I suffer from a respiratory disease called bronchomalacia, and it's complicated by some diabetes. And it's very hard for me sometimes to come out onto the farm and get a lot of my work done without using different types of equipment. It's hard for me to pull hoses around and that kind of thing. I reached out to a program called North Carolina AgrAbility, and they are a program that supports farmers that need a little bit of help in modifying their work so it's much more easy for them to do. It's just easier for them to take care of their farm.
The North Carolina AgrAbility Project is a partnership between North Carolina A&T State University, NC State, East Carolina University, and also our Disability Resource Center for Independent Living. In addition, we have the North Carolina Agrimedicine Institute. And North Carolina AgrAbility is a federally funded grant project from USDA NIFA, and we provide services for farmers with disabilities or some sort of limiting condition that keeps them from either being productive on their farm or progressing in their occupational goals on the farm. So what we have here today, here at Pam Martin's farm, Pam has a health-related disability, and AgrAbility covers physical, mental, and/or health-related conditions. We can do folks in wheelchairs. We work with folks in wheelchairs, but we also work with folks who just have arthritis and have mobility problems getting around the farm or limitations on their strength and stuff like that. So Pam has her chickens and her garden that she takes to the Franklin Farmers Market. She's a tailgate farmer here. Part of our project, we work with North Carolina biological and agricultural engineering students at NC State, and she needed kind of a unique custom design here to help her with her watering of her livestock in her garden. So the students have worked since August of last year, their final senior design project, to come up with a watering solution that is sustainable, but also operable by one person. One of the goals that the students had was to maintain that integrity.
Working with an AgrAbility project is a little bit unique. It's very special to me. In addition to the mechanical, the electrical, the machine design components, the system design components, you have to include that human element. Everything we do in AgrAbility is designed to make things a little easier for somebody who may have some limitations, such as arthritis or an amputee or severe joint pain or some medical restriction where they can't lift or pull or push or manage heavier loads and things of that sort. So it's really rewarding to work in a project like this and know that you're going to make life better for the person the client you're working for.
So the water tower system they've designed is a 10-foot water tower with a 220-gallon tank on top. We are drawing water at 2 gallons per hour from the creek, and that water will be stored in a cistern, and the pump is run on solar power. So the entire system is self-contained, solar powered, and will not have any negative impact on the land here or the stream or the adjoining forest property.
These are all seniors. They're in our engineering curriculum. They will all graduate in just about 2 weeks. They'll all graduate. Some are going to the military, some have jobs lined up, some are still looking, but a very dedicated group. They wanted to come here to make this installation. They could have just built the prototype in the shop and said, well, here it is, y'all take care of it. No, they wanted to come see it put together. So they really wanted to bring it to conclusion here, so I'm very happy that we were able to get them up here today for this.
I'm very goal-oriented, so it's very nice to see a design that we started from scratch on paper, just snowballing ideas, and it's nice to see it come full circle around and be implemented. So it's a great feeling of accomplishment.
It's a really good example of how you can actually help someone out. We've learned for the past several years about how to do all this theoretical stuff, about how to do everything. Now we're actually getting to see it in action. We're actually getting to do something with it.
Personally, I'm thrilled to have a project that actually helps a person. A lot of the projects that were submitted were designed, but the students wouldn't actually be able to do a hands-on portion, or it wouldn't go to an actual person. So to be able to see it from start to finish and to be able to help out Pam really means a lot to me.
This project really means the world to me because this is all about community. And you know, I'm a very driven person, I'm a very ambitious person, and this is really where my backbone met my wishbone. I had this amazing group of people come out here and say, you know what, we think what you're doing is really great and we want to support you in it. And I just couldn't be more grateful. We have spent 7 years on this farm. We have worked very hard to get it to the point it is, and you know, my whole being is wrapped up in what we do here. And I want to continue to be whole. I want to continue to be a whole person, and I just don't want to let anything that I have, that medical conditions or anything like that in my life, hold me back. So this program is phenomenal. I just could not be more grateful.